It is time. It is time. Hello, chat on YouTube. What's good? All right, update day. Let's see what we got. I think it is Crimson changes. I'm pretty sure that's what I made the thumbnail, so hopefully that's correct. Oh, we got a bestiary milestone. Wait a minute. Crimson Isle update is here, I believe. Because if we look at our Crimson Isle bestiary, it is all maxed. Ash Fang is at 500, Barb Duke at 500, and that got us to 2 bestiary milestones. Interesting. I don't know where all of that bestiary came from, but oh my goodness, we got 88 XP. What? We got 88 XP from this? Dude. Let's go. We're gonna have to figure out where that came from, but that's a W. Let's go, man. What's good, Headphone Wither? This is a joke or no? This is real. It is real. Check Bazaar. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Wait, they've got to have Crimson Isle. Mob drops are here. Mini boss stuff is here. Special stuff is here. Let's go. Yo, what's good, Tom? What's good, chat? Gonna sell 3K heavy pros right now. That's the strat, dude. Okay, I know all of the Enderman players are mad because Crimson is nerfed, but we will see how all the nerfs are. We gotta do some exploring here in a sec. You want Fermento? Why though? There you go. I've gotten so many maves recently. Actually, I have like so many harvester potions. We are chilling. What are the prices right now? I mean, it literally just dropped, so like really bad on most stuff. But once it kind of settles down a little bit, we'll be able to sell our things. Hopefully. Oh wait, I have max amount on pests. But yeah, we are gonna test out some of the changes today. Maybe we run some Kudra if we can. Only 600 mil for 3K. Who to what now? I mean, 3K heavy pearls. That is a lot of heavy pearls. I mean, I would think those might go up, maybe. But update is out. Yes, sir. Blaze Sweats are also mad because no more one tap. I mean, that's fair. But also, one taps are not fair, so I kind of get why that's gone. Kudra, are there any changes there? I believe Kudra is weaker now, but Terror is also weaker, so it should be pretty much the same. But we'll be able to see exactly how it plays with the new adjustments to Terror armor. Are you doing Pests and Necron? Because I don't care enough, pretty much. That's the gist. Can I join the guild? The guild is full, man. The guild is full. Everyone mad? I'm not that mad, honestly. But I have a lot of things to sell, to be fair, so I've got quite a bit to gain from this update, so that's kind of probably playing a little bit of a factor. Just a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, Flame's a little bit angry. You don't use Crimson? I maxed all the Slayers with Crimson on a lot of them. So I don't know why. We're like, I get why we're upset that one tap doesn't exist and that Mage Crimson doesn't exist. But like, it kind of needed to happen, to be honest. Crimson should not be the best mage armor set. I feel like that's a given. Melee E-Man is useless for E-Man players. I feel like it's not completely useless, but yeah, it's definitely worse than Aurora now. I feel like Aurora probably should have gotten a bit more of a nerf. Price of Kudra Teeth? Let's see. Kudra Teeth, currently 50k. So not great. Hello, Timefish. How goes it? Doing Rift now on Iron Man for the cool talismans. Nice. Didn't Roar get buffed? Yeah, Roar got buffed, which is kind of absurd to me. But it is what it is. Hold up. How much are these going for now? Do. Lowest price of a hedgehog is 19 mil. Okay. That's pretty good. I will take that. But let's go ahead and pop on some armor, shall we? We're gonna put on Crimson to start with and just test it out a little bit. I usually use DayX. So honestly, I'm guessing Ghost is gonna suck now. Ghost grinding's probably in the bin, if I had to bet. But we'll find out here in a second. Let's get on our good setup right here with all of our extra damage and stuff from that. And then we're gonna pop probably strong, no, hurtful, and then a bunch of crit damage. And that's 1, 2, and we'll do the rest here. Alright, cool. Now, if we warp to the mines, let's see exactly how much we're getting out of the swipe. Does bow now work with Crimson? I think they fixed that. I'm not sure, though. Crimson Essence already over 2k sell offer? Dang. Patch notes out yet? I don't think so. If somebody wants to check that. Oh my goodness. Okay, what? Alright, we have no problem with these. Dang. I thought this was gonna be annoying, but no, no, no. I don't even have Fiery Crimson, by the way. Like, if we get this up to Fiery, or Infernal, I mean, we have Fiery. If we get it up to Infernal, that's gonna be kind of crazy. What's good, old man? How you doing? How expensive is Chimera 5? Because I haven't checked since Diana came out. Oh, goodness. Chimera. Oh, let me spell. Chimera 5. There's only buy orders for 500 mil, which is definitely not the price. Let's just go to Chimera 1 and do like 16. 2 bill ish. We'll update and when it is Crimson Isle update, and it is here right now as of like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, it's the swipe. We can't really tell. 380,000. I mean, that's not terrible considering how much more damage we're doing with left click. Because I think normally I would only do like probably about half of what I'm doing with left click. Maybe it's between 600 and 800k, probably higher end of 700k. Gonna do a vid on the new updates, of course. Set up another 9 T11 slime menus, nice. But yeah, Chimera 5 is like stupid how expensive it is. So I've got buffed because it gives stacks on hit, but the actual damage from swipe got nerfed. So like you can get swipe easier, but it's nerfed pretty hard. Update came out for Crimson Isle. It is out. So if I look up Infernal right now, there are already Infernal pieces on the auction house. Dude. Wait, how much is that going for? That is 700 mil. 1.4 bill. 1.4 bill, dude. Like, these are really good sets, too. That's insane, though. Kuja Tooth price, they're only like 50k a piece at the moment. It is here, it is here. But dang, man. That is kind of crazy. Now let's see exactly how the Terminator / Terror stuff is affected. If we warp to the Crimson Isle. Actually, let's warp Cooter, because this will be best to test against the Mage Outlaw over here. Let me actually, first off, disable that, because I have no bestiary to get here. Hello. I mean, that's pretty solid. We still like instantly nuked him. It's just we didn't have all of our stacks up. Like, that's pretty good still. I mean, it's slightly worse, but it's not like too noticeable. I guess in this scenario, probably in Kudra it's a little more noticeable. But Kudra you do less, or Kudra has less health anyway, so it's fine. It was good, Logan. Thought it was gonna be more, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, it might go up over time, but the fact is there's people like Future who have, you know, thousands saved up and they're just insta-selling all of them at the same time. So, yo. There's a message now for somebody catching their first diamond lava fish or trophy fish. That's pretty cool. That is pretty neat. But yeah, today I got poor. I reforged all my Fermento into Mossy. Oh man, that is expensive. I made so much money from selling stuff. Oh my goodness, how much? Wait, if I sell sacks right now, I have 500 mil. I have 200 million coins worth of nether stars. Those lumino fibers are worth way more, by the way. There's no shot. Wow, man. That's insane. Hold up. Let me actually change my celium. I need to make 1, 2, 3 of these. And then Gauntlet of Contagion. Bang. How much are these going for? I really should have probably set this up last night because they're in the bin now. They're in the bin now. Everything's gonna be down. Oh, everything is so down. We definitely, guys, definitely do not sell your stuff right now. You need to wait. It will go up over time for sure. We've got our faction quests as well. There is SkyBlock XP now to get from being different levels in factions, which let's actually look through our ways to level up and see if there's anything crazy new. Museum donos, yeah, I don't think that's... I guess we should look in the guide. That's probably better. Skills, still just divines. Expert, yeah, right here. Trusted status for barb rep, which is going to be 5 XP. 10 XP for that one. And then what is maxed? Where is maxed at? There's got to be maxed barb rep. Yeah, honored status is 7k, which is 20 XP. So that's where all my extra XP is coming from. For sure. Hero status, 40 XP. Wow. Small issue with that, I just insta-sold. That's wild. How much MP do I need to do T4 E-man minimum? I usually recommend like 700. Generally. Yeah, those Gauntlets of Contagion are real cheap right now. Probably a good idea to buy some stuff. What's update coming? The Crimson Isle update just came out, so you can sell all of the stuff that used to be soulbound. Oh, I'm trolling. Give me up. But yeah, you can sell all of your stuff that used to be soulbound now, and like all of it's on Bazaar and Auction House. Is MP Vitality, Gauntlet Contagion, God Roll? No. Definitely not. MPMR is the strat. But yeah, Crimson update is here, fellas. It is here. I guess I should start off by getting my barb rep as much as we can. I don't think there's too much that I can do. Dom speed is God Roll for dungeons. Okay, there you go. Oh, wait, we already have, like... can just instantly do all these. You don't have to claim them anymore, which is really nice. But I should be able to do this. Nice. Blade Soul and Discipline Rank. Alright. Let's see how fast Blade Soul dies to arrows still. Should still be pretty solid. Hello. He's only at 15 mil HP, so it's probably not going to take long. Mana Pool Dom is God Roll. Up the mage people's crazy. That is crazy. What do you mean sell soulbound? So the stuff that used to be soulbound, like lumino fibers and all of that stuff, you can sell on Bazaar now, which is insane. But yeah. It's sold my pearls, nothing else. That's fair, I guess. We are up to 1345 barb rep. Man, I'm gonna have so much XP to get from this. There's a couple other ways to get rep, which I think I can only do a few of because I did a lot of them last night. So this kid still got his toy, so we're fine. He didn't lose that. This guy, he still has his bone meal, so he's good there. How about this chick? Do we have sulfur? She does not. Bonk. There we go. Is there anything else? Is there anything else I can do for rep other than just going around and nuking all the bosses and doing Kudra? I don't think so. I think that's about it. Do you get something for doing every single level of Kudra, or is it just for doing like the first, like if you do T5, does it count for all of them? What should I invest in that might go up in price? Probably like, if you want to do a long-term investment. Actually, wait a minute. Hold up. I didn't even think about it. We should probably check and see if Ashfang got patched. You can get stars while they're cheap. Maybe that's not a bad idea. True, stars wouldn't be a bad idea. Kudra teeth wouldn't be a bad idea. And also, I mean, it looks like he's still taking damage, but I guess we'll figure it out in a second. I mean, I'm still doing like the same damage I was doing yesterday with Terror armor. Like, I think they just changed the way the stacks gain on Terror. The damage is still pretty similar. Check on the farming equipment. Mine has 0 trades. Hold up, wait a minute. Did they break it already? Da-da-da-da. What have we here? Yo, new rabbit, Pog. But yeah, Crimson Isle update is here. Let me check farming armor. Yeah. That's not good. How long are you gonna be live? Because I want to be distracted because I'm overthinking and want to be distracted. We'll probably be live for a bit today. I do want to record a video, so we probably won't go too crazy. But I would like to get a video out about the changes and everything once patch notes drop. Yeah, it's here. Update is here. Hold on, let me make sure we get a hit. Just in case. Get him. That's wild, Jonas. Ignition works on Fire Veil? It should. I think so. I don't know, though. I am running low on arrows. That's awkward. How long do we do this before we figure out that it's not gonna work? Probably like less than 5 minutes is usually how long it would take me to solo. Less than 3 minutes, but now I need Fiery Comp to use Crimson. Oh, like to use your Fiery Crimson, you have to have Fiery Comp. Is that how that works now? There's an update. Yes, Crimson Isle update is here. It is here. Yo, what's good, PK? How you doing, bro? Hello, hello. Yeah, boys, if you guys are on YouTube, make sure to drop a like on the stream. Smash the sub button if you haven't already. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. On our way to 1K followers on Twitch, 19K subs on YouTube. But we will have to check the check with the patch notes to see if those are out yet. Can't get a silver medal to save my life. My friend told me to build a good farm so I can get enough collection for the event. I'm too lazy. You know, it's more work to not build a good farm and to try using a bad farm, right? So you're actually being less lazy, but you're working harder, not smarter type deal. Combat 42 for Infernal Crimson. I mean, that's kind of fair. I need Warden Helmet 3/4 Final Destination for what? No. Definitely not. What update? It is Crimson Isle update. There's not a single thing you should need a Warden Helmet 3/4 Final Destination for. What update is dropping? It is the Crimson Isle update. It is here. I put Crimson into museum. It's soulbound still. Yikes. Yikes. Mine is not, so I can sell mine. Because I put a different set in museum. When? Like 15 minutes ago? Or 20 minutes ago when I went live? Is it just me or does anyone else dislike that updates don't drop in the order that they get teased in? What are we talking about? Rift update? Because, yeah, I mean, that would have been nice to have. For sure, but I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't get too upset about it. I was out of the loop. Awkward. Warden Helmet 3/4 Final Destination for T4 E-Man? No, you use full Final Destination. Okay, chat, I think they might have patched it. Because I've been doing this for a while. And he's not dying. So... or they gave him a lot more health, something like that. Remember when they announced Primal Dragons? Nah, they literally said that that is not coming out for a very long time. They said it's pretty much either benched or just it's gonna be a long time, or it may never come out because it was so laggy. Which update? It is Crimson Isle update. Does this update mean no attribute rework? No. That's coming with foraging update. That's still gonna happen. Play update also gonna be good. That would be nice. Almost evening. Just got back from uni. How are y'all? Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, I think it's patched, boys. I don't think he takes damage anymore. I'm really glad we did that yesterday, because That would have been very annoying. Yeah, aluminum fibers are like ridiculously cheap right now, so like everything is ridiculously cheap on Bazaar. So if you are gonna invest in something, just buy like aluminum fibers or something like that. Aluminum fibers should definitely go up, seeing as this patch should now be T4 and higher shards on the auction house. Oh, that's true. That would be the best way for us to prep for the update, low-key. For forging, is just buy a ton of attribute shards. How much is it? Attribute shard. Let's go to highest price. There's mana regen 7 for 55 mil. I feel like that's cheap, right? I feel like getting level 7 stuff for 40 mil, 50 mil is kind of cheap, right? Like, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of insane. That's wild, Logan. That's fair. Yeah, don't overthink it, man. Just relax. You gotta trust her. Anyone else sell heavy pearls for a crazy amount right now? I mean, they're really cheap, so I would wait. So waiting for fishing update? Bro, how are we waiting for a fishing update? Like, every other update is also a fishing update. It's kind of crazy. And they literally did just update, like, fishing bestiary, so close enough, right? And trophy fishing, they just, like, revamped the entirety of trophy fishing. How is that not a fishing update? Yeah, it's definitely worth at least double the price. Think heavy pros are gonna go up? I mean, yeah, over time they should. It's just that everything's really cheap right now because it's flooding the market because everyone's selling all their stuff. Don't feel like I trust him, but at the same time I don't know anymore. I mean, if you trust her, then it doesn't matter, right? Right. What else we got? I don't know, chat. Should we run some Kudra? I feel like we should run some Kudra. It's been so long. I haven't run it in so long. I don't know if I remember how to run it. Let's see. What do I need for Kudra? SOS flare would be good. This thing also would be good. Rag axe. I got Reaper. SOS flares right there. Let me get rid of all this dungeon stuff because I'm not gonna be using that for a little bit. Yeah, this can all go back in here for now. We'll be seeing ya. And then I'll take this and that, and I think that's all that really matters. Yo, what's good? Sharma, how you doing, bro? Why though? Why what? Like, why the update or why Kudra? Because I just want to do Kudra, and that's like, see how the terror is different. Yo, Sensei, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. You get the blaze tally. True. They changed the hub? I don't think so. Shouldn't be anything with that. Did Crimson update drop? It did. It is here. Bazaar says price too high over past week average, but people can make sell offers. I don't know. Kind of whack. Why are teeth so cheap? Because there's people who have done Kudra for thousands and thousands of hours and are just selling all their teeth at one time. Anyone T5 Kudra? We gonna run it? Is there a forum post? I don't believe there is any patch notes. I will double check, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. And nope, that was the wrong button. Here. Yeah, no. Nothing new. Nothing new yet. But hopefully we'll get something soon. Okay, let's see. Time fish. Atomic. And can he do them? I think so, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, bro's chilling. Should be fine. I got you. Boom, boom, boom. I can finally get good attributes on my equipment. Nice. You love to seize it. All right, who's stunned? It has been literally ages since I've done Kudra, so I'm probably gonna throw a few runs just so y'all are aware. Okay. Time fish will stun. What do I need here? I feel like I'm missing something. First off, let me swap over to fortuitous. It's probably the strat to begin with. And then put all of this into strength. And then I think we have everything we need. Yo, someone bought my hedgehog. Let's go. W. Decent fiber is going to be best for profit. Yeah, that's the best thing to buy right now because they're going to go up 100%. Other claws also good, I think. Very, very likely. Friends X asked why I was checking up on her. I literally just want to make sure she's alright after breakup. She thinks I hate her. Wild. There's a lot of drama going on in your life right now, it sounds like. What's the update? Kudra, Crimson updates. It's mainly Crimson. And there's people catching all their first diamond fish. Kind of crazy. I guess, are we ready? Chat, am I missing anything? I have Ragax. I guess I should be prepared to Reaper swap. Also, let me do that. Just be able to pop all this on, shift, and pop it off again. Having friends downtime, right? Real. Didn't hear my daily. Hey Vix, how you doing? I'm sorry, man. It's update day. I'm kind of distracted. How you doing, Vix? Crimson update is here. Yes. Just spent nearly an hour cooking pasta. Yo. I hope it's good. Should I invest in from the update? Yeah, probably like teeth and stars and fibers. Pretty much anything on Bazaar is pretty decent right now. My anger is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Pain. Big pain, man. I don't know. We're gonna test out Kudra and see how different it is. I think it's gonna be alright. If anything, it might be faster, low-key. But I do know that like E-Manslayer is kinda, at least the strats with Midas Staff and Crimson are in the bin. It's kinda Jover. Got news, I'm getting married after 2 years. Wait, what? Yo, let's go. Congratulations, man. What about Nether Stars? I mean, Nether Stars also an option because they are on Bazaar now. I could sell all of mine for 200 mil. Yo, Neely, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Think I'm ready. All right. I do need keys. I didn't think about that. I have a few saved up, so we should be fine. Everyone got keys, right? Just double checking. What's the best money making method to start right now with like 20 mil? Rift or farming. It's like your two options, pretty much. But I know you don't like either of those, but that's the options. 70 mil profit from heavy pearls. Dang, dude. All right, let's send it. I think we're good. Yeet. I'm 14. I didn't think you were that old. I was like, wait a minute, what? Kind of wild. Oh wait, I do need a fishing rod. I knew it. I knew I was missing something. Where's my fishing rod at, chat? Ah, crap. Where is it? I know I have one somewhere. I'm trolling. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I literally don't know where it is. That's my water rod there. Do I not even have chat? How much am I trolling right now? Backpack slot 9, 8. Okay, this is abysmal. Let me do that. Hold up. I need them to leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. I just need to... Do I even have one? Chat. How much am I trolling? I literally don't even have a lava rod. No, wait, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. I think we do this. Come here, boy. I gotta remember all the cheese spots here. I think it's right here. Oh my goodness, I need to disable my pet rules real quick. Let's disable that. And then I'm gonna have to get pearls out and do pearl strats. Time fish is cooking. Time fish is cooking. Let him cook. Alright, pearl strats. Here we go. Let me do that. Aha, yes. Let me quickly go specialist and get ballista mech. Cook with that. Alright. Okay, first run. First run in literally months. Let's see how we do here. Hold up. Do I even have tap? Oh, goodness. I knew I was forgetting things, chat. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, though. Do any of us... Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Chat. We are in the bin. Yeah, that was just, like, crazy. That timing right there. That was crazy. Okay. I forgot tap. It is tap, right? For first stage, I think it is tap. Let me get tap. Keck W. Keck W. All right, that was abysmal. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. We're gonna put this in here. Right, I just need to go to backpack 16, and then we also need these as well for the second stage. So let's just go ahead and take this, put 3 there, and then we'll do like 4 here. All right, let's try that. Let's try that again. Any change log links? Nope, no patch notes yet. Not yet. But yeah, all the soulbound stuff is on soulbound. Everything that was on alpha, basically, with Crimson changes, is here now. That's the gist. All right, hold up. Ember armor. Come here, boy. Do 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 do. I don't think this is the one I should probably be on. Let's see, right here. Almost. It's almost good. Okay, Atomic's got that one. Gotta be another one around here, right? Somewheres. There's 3 left somewheres. This one, oh dear. I think we're gonna have to do some crazy shenanigans with this. Excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Hyperion doesn't increase stacks for Crimson. Yeah, they did some changes there. There we go. Of course, man. Ah, I'm getting nerfed. Nerfed, not... I don't even know. Whatever. Let's do Specialist and Ballista Mech. Go crazy. And now we go crazy again. Get him. Get him. Ow. This is not right. This is not cool. Okay, there we go. And now we swap back to... Yeah, we're in Terror. Okay. And then we get our poison out. Boom. Ragax. Never mind. I don't think Ragax actually helps here anyways. Okay. Good night. Okay, we did it. We did it. First try. Let's go. We're chilling. Sheesh. Oh, yo. Get him out of here. Alright, what? What did we get hit by? Was there another one behind us or something? Huh? First try, for real. Yep, Kudra armor changes are here. I was trying to get my poison out, and we just got smacked in the face by something. I don't even know what happened there. It's very, very rude and annoying, I must say. Didn't get my hype train badge, bruh. Bruh. Trophy fishing changes are in the game, yes. When 15-star hollow, I'm good. I, impolite pass. Get him. He's low. Smack him. Hey, let's go. Beautiful. Yo, wait a minute. That is a clean first roll. Dang, all right. I will take that 100%. Sheesh, dude. Dom magic find on a bracelet is kind of crazy, low key. Very nice. All right. Here we go again. Had a question. We can use Warden and 3 pieces of Crimson and still get swipe ability? Yes, yes. Let me go to this. And then I will go here. This is where I'm supposed to be, I believe. Come here. Please. Please be fast. Get specialist. We're gonna go with Ballista Mech off the rip. Boom. 1. Perfect. Can I teleport, please? Oh dear. What is TPS in here right now? It is not good. I'll tell you that much. Don't touch me. Dude. 1. Perfect. But yeah, Crimson update and the great unsoul binding as well, yes. I have zero mana, so I can't really help with that. Here, let me try. Let's take him down. Alright, nice. Back to this. Let's go crazy on Ballista Mech. Try this. Ow, why do they hurt? Why do they hurt? Boom, boom. This one, I believe. Nice. Okay. And then we need poison right here. Get him. I believe. Boom, boom. Beautiful. EQ. Please. 1, 2, 3. Or not. Whatever. It's fine. Forget it. Where is bro? Get him. Ding. Please. Long time no see. What's good, Salter? How you doing, bro? Haven't hopped on a stream or played SkyBlock since mining update? Dang, bro's been out for a while. Dominant shard. Dude, we are cooking today. Sheesh, man. We are cooking. I will take that. I will definitely take that. Alright, got your flame. Run it back. I'm getting Kudra. Already have a storm set and hype. Should I be upgrading to Aurora armor? The main thing with Kudra is you want terror. That's the big deal with Kudra. Your mage setup doesn't matter too much. Like, it's nice to have a better one, of course, but you know, it's not like the biggest deal in the world versus having an actual good what's it called? An actual good terror set. Please don't. No. Alright, we're good. Boom. Hello. Come along, mate. And we're gonna swap to this. Should be good to do that now. Perfect. We do have flares down in the middle. He's getting that. That's our last one. Cool. Let's go specialist. Ballista Mech. With turn, but I can't get 100% crit chance, which isn't great. Okay, yeah, probably want to work on magic power then a bit. Think corrupt wither goggles skin will hit 500 mil. I have no clue. I don't know. Why is my armor still soulbound? I haven't donated it to museum. Are you sure? It shouldn't be. If you've not donated to museum, that's the only reason it would be soulbound. Yeah, I checked earlier, Primer. It was like 500 mil. It's good quality. How you doing, bro? Crimson Isle Bazaar items out. Yes, sir. Let's see. Thought during Diana, so much money. Go crazy, dude. Go crazy. Okay, this guy is annoying. For real, for real. Let's go here. We're gonna do this and this. Go ahead and set this up for next time. Get him. Boom, boom. Oh, I used all my... Bruh. Bruh. Brother. Brother. The update actually came out? Yes, it did. People are trying to manipulate prices like crazy? Oh, yeah, for sure. Ah, crud. Yeah, that hurt. Just gonna try and bring everything over here. Alright, should be good to go again. Alright, this is the one. There we go. Boom. Oh, I really need to turn profile viewer off. Do that for next time. Get that out of here. Hold up. I have to turn this off. Goodness sakes. It's ruined my Reaper swap the last 2 runs. Where is bro? Where is bro? There is bro. Okay. Dude. Oh. SMH. Okay. W Reaper swap for me, for real. Mana regen vet terror. Is that actually... I don't think that's worth it. Probably not worth it. Should probably just leave that. But that is a lot of coins worth of Crimson Essence. Crimson Essence is kind of crazy right now. Yo, it's good. Flo, the armor nerfs. Yes, they are here. Crimson Essence is kind of insane at the moment. Yo, it's good, Beast. 3:30. What happened? It is currently update day. Update just came out. Big W's. Let me pop this. But yeah, that's the gist. Crimson Isle update. We've got all the terror, or not terror, all the Kudra armor changes and all the trophy fishing adjustments as well. Let me get specialist, and then do this. 1. He's got that. Where is another one? There's gotta be more. There's gotta be. Hey, Kudra knockers. Yeah, they are very annoying. They are very much annoying. So there's that one. There's that one. I think they got them all. I think we're good. Let me just quickly put on Ballista Mech. As high as it will go. Get them. But yeah, at least the trophy fishing buffs are kind of crazy. Imagine how much money Future could have made if he didn't use it for 15 starring all Kudra armors. I mean, I don't think he museumed those sets, so he could sell those sets if he really wanted to. Which is kind of insane. If he really wanted to, he could do that. Let me get this. Boom, boom. There we go. Cook him. Dude. Please. Yeah. EQ. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get him. Smack him in the face. Where is he now? There he is. The Reaper swap's going ham. Did they? I think they nerfed Endstone Sword, by the way, didn't they? So there's not really any point in using that. Because I am not using it at all. Oh crap. Oh crap. We almost all just died. We almost all just died. Just so everyone's aware. Mana Pool, Vitality, Molten Belt. Like, that's pretty nice. Pretty decent. Mandrain's still good? Okay. It's still decent. Nice. Instant Sword was for mana draining. Ah, that's true. That's true. I got you. Alright, everybody, let's see. We're gonna have to stop for more keys in a minute. Or patch notes is a good question. Ask Hypixel, because they're not out yet. Boom. Let's see here. At least as far as I know. Chat, have they come out yet? All the new money making methods. Fishing's now 20% better. Now God rolls will cost an arm and a leg and maybe a heart real. I mean, honestly, right now it's not too insane how much everything costs. Because, I don't think you can reach me. I think we're okay. It's not too insane. Because everyone's like insta-selling all the stuff that they've saved up over the last like 3 years since Crimson Isle update actually dropped. So everything's like ridiculously cheap right now. Like I saw somebody selling like a full like mana regen 7 attribute shards going for 50 mil a piece, which I mean is still a little bit expensive, but like that seems kind of low for level 7 to be honest to me. Let me go with specialist. Ballista mech. Alright. Take him down. What am I watching? This is tier 5 Kudra. That's what we're running right now. How much are nether stars? They were pretty cheap when I checked a minute ago. Or not a minute ago, but earlier in the stream. Boom, 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 boom. Get this one. Nice. Keep this. We get it? We did not get it. Ow. Okay, now we got it. For real, for real. This is the one. Alright. Nice. Hi. Let's get these. Please. Please. There's no way, bro. He was literally like 3 mil off. He had to be 3 mil off. There's no way. How are we not doing enough damage here? Just got back to the game after 2 years. What should I focus on? I recommend the Rift. What I usually recommend. I sold 70 nether stars yesterday for 700k. Could have had 14 mil, bruh. You need burning comp to use burning crimson? I think so. Bro, why are we like leading Kudra knockers over to the edge of the map? What is going on here? What is going on here? Pain. Big pain. Finish up the rift. Nice. Okay. Some pretty decent. I mean, can we just shoot him, Loki? There's not too many other options, to be honest. Let me get like this. And then these. That should cover it. Wait for it. 07s. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize we were... Hold on. That was wacky. Where is bro? Blood is trolling me. Alright, that's some solid damage right there. Should be Jover. Yup. First try. Magic find 6. Dude. Magic find 6. Gotta love when the thing activates. The what's it called? I don't even remember. The talisman. Yo, it's good, Fox. Price for Slayer stuff will be cheaper like Core Warden Heart. Probably. I don't know. I don't know. Core should go up because E-Man Slayer is a bit more painful now. Alright. One more key. What update? Crimson Isle. Tis very pog. Tis very, very pog. But yes, no, by the way, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let me swap to this and focus up. real quick. Specialist, come here. Yup. Alright, we're good. Lotus equipment counter got reset. Yeah, I saw that. That better get changed back. I swear. I swear, man. If that does not get fixed, that, I mean, I don't imagine it won't get fixed. I don't think there's any way that they ruined it that bad. The Lotus equipment visitor counter. Hello. All right. That. Not even close. Go crazy on Ballistamech and carry on. But yeah, lava shell necklaces will be cheaper, which is good. True. That is true. Patch notes out, I think. Okay, we'll have to check them out. Take a break, buy keys, check out the patch notes. Boom. Nice. And let me get this. Swap these around. Alright, all the damage in the world right now. Get him. I believe. Why am I so low health? That is a good question. I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Skybear. Bro, how are we not? Something related to mining added? I don't think so. How are we not doing this, man? I don't know. I blame it on Terror Armor nerfs. That's what we're going to blame it on, chat. Slayer weapon also updated? I don't know, actually. I do not know. I know it's update day because the update came out and we've seen the changes. They always come out with patch notes after they actually drop the update. It's usually how that works. Ah, great. Ow. Da 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 da. Wait, did he? How does that work? I'm so confused. Where is bro? Where is bro? There is bro. Hi. Okay, we've got that. We're chilling. Cook him. Like, I mean, I feel like he's dying faster, right? Like, we're just nuking him once we get down here. Yo, trophy hunter. Nice. Alright, have a good one, Jack. Boom, boom. Like 500 less health? I don't know. That is odd. That is a bit odd. Like, what armor are you wearing? Strange. Can't use my crimson anymore? That is a little awkward. What are the prices that can go up? Or items? Like, hold up. Are we just talking about, like, all the things on Bazaar? Because it's pretty much everything. Like, if you look on Bazaar, there's a Crimson Isle section, and then there's, like, you know, all the mob drops. Everything. And then there's the mini-boss drops. And then there's all the Kudra stuff and these things. So, Crimson, do you have the requirements for your Crimson armor now? Because they upped the recs for Crimson armor. Which, let's see if there are patch notes. There are indeed patch notes. Let's go. Alright, I'm pinning these in each of the chats real quick before we read them ourselves. Da-da-da-da. Bang. Pinned. Bang. And pinned. And bang. And pinned. There you go, chat. Now, if somebody asks if the update is out, tell them to check the pinned comment. Okay, all Kudra armor now has a combat requirement and Kudra tier completion requirement as follows. Basic, you need combat 22 and basic Kudra tier clear. Hot is combat 24, combat 32 for burning, 37 for fiery, 42 for infernal. That's fair. Honestly, I feel like infernal should probably be at combat 60. I'm not gonna lie, but Anyways, Dominus stacks and stack gain. Instead of gaining stacks on kills, you now gain stacks on melee hits. Magic damage no longer interacts with gaining Dominus stacks, nor does it proc the swipe ability. So this is an L for all the E-Man players, pretty much. Depending on your lowest tier of Crimson Armor, you gain stats based on how many stacks you have active. So if you have like if you have 3 pieces of fiery but 1 piece of basic, then it's going to give you the basic ability. But if all of your pieces are fiery, then you get the fiery ability. So Crimson T4 Void Gloom is trash now. Yes, it is Jover. Swipe ability and functionality. The damage calculation of swipe has been overhauled. In most cases, the weapon damage is 15 to 25% of your melee hit, or the swipe damage. Swipe deals double damage the first time it swipes a mob. It can trigger multiple times on the same mob, and swipe no longer can duplicate combat XP on kills. So spawning is a bit slower from that. But swipe damage is dependent on both the number of Crimson Armor pieces and the lowest tier of Crimson Armor that you're wearing. This damage increase is reflected as a multiplier that follows. So if you have 4 out of 4 Infernal, then the swipe damage is like 3x what it would be, I guess. Is that how that works? Something like that. The swipe damage is multiplied by 3x if you have full 4/4 Infernal. If you're wearing a Warden helmet with it, then it's 2x. But it is here, yes. Some changes have been implemented to retain some of the Crimson Armor's current use cases. They adjusted the health and combat XP for Blaze Slayer mobs, so you get like a lot more XP, like 150% of what you used to get, and then they have half the health that they used to have. The Millennia Age Blazes have almost half. It's a little bit more than half, and also 300 more combat XP. It's not 150%, by the way. It's that multiplier. I'm doing no brain. Oh, I'm not showing. That's awkward. That's awkward. I'm trolling. Hold up. Here, chat. Sorry. I am dumb. I forgot. Good comms from Slayer. Boom. Okay. When can we sell our Crimson Armor? After stars. You should be able to do that now unless you museumed it. If you museumed it, then it will stay soulbound. Probably goes down to 3 mil. That's crazy. But for the rest of this, they reduced the damage of the mini bosses by 25%, which is nice. Kill requirements for T3 and T4 Demon Lord have been reduced by 25% as well. So you should spawn pretty solidly, and the numbers have been adjusted post-alpha, taking into account the 45 combat wisdom available for Slayer weapons. So is this actually a thing? Hold up. Is that a thing? Let me look in here. I have a dagger somewhere. It might not be in this bag, actually. Was it up here somewhere? Yes. Yeah, you gained 45 combat wisdom against blazes. Dude, that's insane. That is kind of crazy. I like that, though. But yeah, for E-Man Slayer, they increased the base damage of katanas by 25% and the crit damage by 5 to 20%. Increased the delay of Void Gloom Seraph going into hit phase, so it's easier to beam or easier to phase skip. And reduce the duration of its beam phase as well. To compensate for the removal of kill duping and to give players an incentive to use a melee set, we've implemented the following changes. Slayer weapons now have conditional combat wisdom for their respective mobs ranging from 15 to 45. Pretty nice. Max amount of progress that a kill can contribute towards your Slayer quest has been raised from 50% to 75%. That's really nice. Free fishing is better now then, right? Yes, it is. It is. Lastly, the following fixes related to Slayer phase bypassing exploits have been implemented. The Fire Dagger Alliance Burning Vengeance ability now has a damage cap of 50 million. Sheesh. Stone Sword's Extreme Focus ability now has a damage cap of 500% and a revamped ability description. Okay. Cool. Terror Armor. Yay. Its ability function has remained largely the same with some minor damage adjustments. Depending on your lowest tier of Terror Armor, you gain arrow speed and side arrow damage based on how many stacks you have active. So there's all the stat changes, which means I really need to upgrade to Infernal, so I might do that today. Damage boost prior stack is dependent on the number of Terror armor pieces in the lowest tier of Terror armor that you're wearing, as follows. So yeah, I'm currently getting 8.5 damage boost, whereas I want to get 10. So if I upgrade my set to Infernal, then I get a crazy damage boost, which would be really nice. Is Crimson Armor worth it? I mean, Crimson Armor is still great for Blaze Slayer. It's still good for all the stuff it was used for, except for E-Man. And even then, we'll try Crimson with E-Man in a little bit. And again, I'm going to be using Fiery Crimson, so it should still be pretty solid. It's just not going to be like as good as, you know, using Midas Staff was. What money making method in the Rift? If I need fast money, Vamp Slayer. Like, don't Prism Grind, just do like T4, T5 Vamp Slayer. Let's see, Aurora Armor. Stat gain cooldown scales based on the amount of Aurora pieces you're wearing as follows. 2 pieces 1 second, 3 pieces 0.7 seconds, 4 pieces 0.5 seconds. At 10 stacks, you can sneak to activate the homing missile ability, firing 3 to 5 missiles to targets near you, which is pretty cool. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Aurora Helmet now has ability damage that scales throughout the armor tier, making it an expensive yet better option than Wither Goggles. Very nice. Ground Pound ability and function. Yeah, I mean, there's all the fervor changes, all the hollow changes. Those kind of meh. Lava fishing changes. Trophy fishing is now a lot easier. They increase the trophy fish chance on all of the armor pieces. They also increase trophy fish chance on Magma Rod, Inferno Rod, and Hellfire Rod by 5% each. And added trophy fish chance to Odger's Tooth. Plus, they increase the rates of Vanille to 8% instead of 3%, which is insane. Karate Fish is doubled. Slugfish is 5% higher, and Blobfish is 10% higher. Plus, Golden Fish now spawn nearly twice as often, which is kind of insane. It is out, yes. Best E-Man Slayer armor, then you should be running Aurora armor is the best if you're filthy rich. If not, then, you know, Final Destination still does what it should. What in the Dread Farm can I do for money? There's not really great options, to be honest. I think you can probably craft some of the stuff in the collections, but I don't know. I got 96% trophy fishing chance, 100% with bait. That's insane. That is crazy. There's now an instance-wide announcement when a player catches diamond trophy fish, which we've seen a lot today. Blobfish change aims to make it roll last, preventing it from blocking desired catches, which is great. Golden fish adjustment should make it much more likely that you catch its diamond before you catch all the other fish, also great. The goal of the pity adjustment is to reduce the variance in trophy fishing. With the adjusted rates, trophy fishing should be less than 100 hours in total, which, by the way, yeah, where was the pity adjustment? Yeah, pity now triggers at 600 catches for all fish, so it's 600 instead of 1,000. So if y'all haven't trophy fished yet, good on you, because it's like literally twice as easy as it used to be. Update is here, Red. It is. Hypixel account hacked. All cash gone. 7 mil gone again. Bro, how many times have you been hacked, man? You need to fully reset your PC because, goodness sakes. The E-Man nerf's actually a buff for the melee thing. The Blaze thing will be a good way to level pets. True. Leveling pets will be a lot better with Slayers now. Crimson update is here. What's good, Linus? What do you mean Crimson E-Man is done? Just tried it. It was the easiest I've done. Like, did you do Mage, Crimson Mage? Because that is done. But Crimson Melee, like, is still fine. Crimson Melee should be better than it was. But Crimson Mage is dead. Should be dead. I'm busy all day. I can't sell pearls or teeth or stars. That is a good thing. Do not sell those because they're going to go up in price. Yeah, Melee, yeah, that's why. But Crimson Isle basic loot pool, yada yada yada. They changed the loot pool for all the fishing stuff, which the large treasures, you can catch lumino fibers, chat, from trophy fishing now. So if you guys, I mean, you can buy the lumino fibers on Bazaar, but if you're on Iron Man and you don't want to do an Ash Fang, you can buy that or fish for it, which is pretty crazy. They also adjusted lava fishing in other places as well, so you can now catch Titanics, which is cool, I guess. Other fishing changes. Diamond magfish now cost 20 gold magfish to craft. Added 2 fishing. Oh, wait a minute, chat. We got to go claim. Hold up. I didn't even think about that. If y'all haven't already, go Odger. Because I should be able to... Dude. I can claim my 20 diamond magma fish. Yo. Oh my goodness, that filled up my inventory. Holy cow. Dude, that's just 120 mil right there. Dang, bro. Let's go. That's a W. Pick up stash. Which, honestly, should I low-key just insta-sell these? Because I don't think they're going to go up for a long time. How will they go up in price? Well, everybody, like, there's going to be thousands on the bazaar today because, like, all the people that have done all that stuff for years and have saved it up are going to sell it today. So if you wait, it'll go down in price. Took 3 weeks for 0 to 700 mil. Again, hard work needed. Dude, please reset your PC. Factory reset your PC because someone is just straight up in your PC at all times. Yeah, these should go down. So I'm just going to insta-sell this, I think. 131 mil. Dang. They already went down so much. But those won't go back up. So I'm just doing that. I'll take it. 130 mil for me. I'll be paying a whole Firevel one for aluminum fiber. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, back to this stuff. Everything is unsoulbound. Very pog. Including lava shells, by the way. Lava shells are unsoulbound. And all of these lumps of magma and stuff. Wait a minute. That's actually great because I have so much of that. Lava shell is on here twice, by the way. Lol. Anyways. Other changes. Bestiary kills have been reduced to 500 for all the mini bosses. Jobus has been reduced to 100 and 1000 for pyroclastic worms. Skyblock XP is now rewarded for all of your faction rep, which is W's. So from this part alone, that's 5, 15, 35, 75 XP from having max rep in each faction. They increase the number of times you can use the Matriarch's Perfume to 4 instead of 2. Faction quests now automatically started, which is great. Completing a higher tier of Kudra will now complete quests looking for a lower tier Kudra comp, so I should go claim that. Kudra Pet's Kudra Specialist perk has been buffed to 20% damage increase, which is crazy. You can now reroll Kudra chests once per run with Kismet Feathers. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yo, we should have been doing that. You can do that now. Added upgrade versions of Thunder Bottles, which is cool. Changed the peace bonus of Magma Necklace and Glowstone Gauntlet to crit damage and intelligence. Nice. Yo, Fu, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Update is live right now. Talc's 100%. So easy now. It's not what it used to be. I mean, it still takes thousands of hours. Kismet will just shoot up. True. Kismet's going to be through the roof. Can no longer lose rep from the other faction while completing faction quests, which is great. They also reduced Mycelium and Red Sand costs for all tiers of Kudra keys to 1/3 of what they used to be. Rolled an update version of the Habanero Tactics recipe in anticipation of buffing the enchant. Interesting. Very interesting. Bug fixes. Is Ashfang fixed in here? Because I'm pretty sure they fixed Ashfang. I don't see it though. But we were doing it earlier and it didn't work. So I think they shadow patched it, which is interesting. But when will they add an NPC to claim Kudra chest after the runs? They said, which I think they're going to talk about that in a second right here. But they said they do want to do that. It's just going to take a while. Kismet's literally went down. That's how bad that changes, bruh. Kismet's on Kudra. I mean, I feel like it's... Right now, it may not be that crazy because just Essence is so expensive right now. But, yeah. Was being a little sarcastic. Okay, sorry. My brain doesn't work. Update is live. Yes. Thank you, Hosum, for the sub. This update only includes some of the changes we want to do with Crimson Isle. We're fully aware there are many aspects of the island that still need updating, and we'll look to release more changes in the future. Here's some quick changes we have in mind for the future. Rework on Habanero Tactics, which is pretty cool. Add a way to optionally negate your trophy fish chance. That would be really nice as well. If they just add that to the Augur's Tooth, like where you can turn trophy fish chance on and off. Make Crimson Swipe not be magic damage. This is slightly complicated to implement with their current damage system. Because, yeah, right now, Crimson Swipe, like, it doesn't crit. Like, it just does straight up damage. So I think they want it to be able to crit and deal more in the future, which would be cool. Rework Rend, as the current iteration can't be balanced. Fair enough. Find a way to let players get the newly unsoulbound items back to let them sell their items if they so desire. Okay. Interesting. Here's some of the longer term changes. Make the lower tiers of Kudra more accessible to players at lower gear levels. This is base because right now you really just need a hype to be able to do Kudra. Make improvements to the rep system. And revamp the mechanics of Crimson Isle mini bosses, which I don't care about because I already maxed them, so we're good. That's all we have in store for today. While the final update has now officially been released, there's still room for balancing changes relating to changes this release. Feedback with the last alpha thread has been instrumental to polishing the update and ironing out issues. Your efforts are greatly appreciated by our team. We hope to see more feedback from you in the future. Flare is a goat. Can I get some W Flares in the chat? Because Flare is just W admin. He like took so much feedback for this update. It's so good. Very nice. All right, sorry for all the downtime there, fellas. But low key, I kind of want to go test out E-Man Slayer and see what that's like in Crimson real quick and see if I can do that. Because honestly, I'll probably die low key. I probably die. Speaking of bugs, I can't access faction quests. Anyone else? What do you mean can't access them? Like, no comprendo. Okay, I should probably like at least recon this. Let me invite Flame. Can I invite that player since they have blocked you? That's crazy. That's crazy. He got mad at me when I dropped Handle, I think, right? Was that what it was? Keck W. Sell stars and pearls now? Yep, that is an option. Let me recon this. There we go. I never did that. That's actually insane. I got 440 because of it. Yep, I remember that. All right, let's let me adjust my stuff here to what we want, because we are gonna want probably Hurtful, and yeah, that's actually pretty good. I think we're good with this. If we warp, actually let me set up my E-Man quests real fast. All right, how fast y'all think we do this, and do I die? Because I do need to actually get my my stuff. You can now skip hits phase. Wait, what? For real? That's actually kind of crazy. They released Crimson Isle changes? They did, yes. What money making method should I do in the Dread Farm? I don't know, man. I don't know Dread Farm methods. I don't know. Lost 200 mil, bruh. Do a T5 rev. It should maybe drop Heart Trust. That'd go crazy. Let me sell these and just buy a bunch of coal, and that should cover what we need for right now, which is these. That ought to do it. 6 stacks. Okay, I think that's all I need. Yeah, and again, this is with fiery this is fiery Crimson. Dude, we're doing 4 mil a hit. That's actually crazy. What? 4.5 mil a hit. Dude. Drop another heart. I'll go X game mode, I swear. Crazy. All right. So we're at 15 out of 63 kills. You can see on the right side. And we got the 61 off of that. That's actually insane. Do this. Let me actually do that. Yo. Ow. Okay. I got murked. Oh, I blew myself up. How did I blow myself up? I was nowhere near the ground. Hello? What are your thoughts about it for now? I'm liking it. I'm liking it, personally. Let's try this again. But y'all saw how fast we spawned that. That was insane. That was crazy. That was some mad tings. But let's see if we can do it again. So we're at 12 out of 63. That got us up to 31. And that was one of the lower bosses. And then this one will get us up again. 53. Like, dude. This is kind of insane. Alright, let me throw this down here. And we'll try and not die this time. Let's try to not die. I need these guys to spawn back over here. Or you know what? Sure, we'll fight them over here. Because why not? At me, bruh. Hook him. There we go. Dang. This is kind of, I mean, explosive arrows got more explosive reach now. Oh, goodness. That's not great for me. That is less than ideal. Oh my goodness. Look at that, man. That is kind of insane. That is kind of crazy. Look at this. And he's dead. Dude. That's kind of nice. Like, that wasn't the fastest boss in the world, but that was pretty cool. That felt awesome. Like, let me turn up the audio a bit more. And let's do it again. Like, this feel, dude, I miss E-Man Slayer. I just miss Slayers in general. I really do. Boom. Skipped on fortuitous. That's insane. Hold on, let me see. So you can hits phase skip or beams phase skip. Hold up. Come here. Wait, where is that? Let me see. 587, 333. That's like, where are we? 587. Yeah, that's like right here. Hello. Let's watch the pro do it. He's in terror armor. Bro is in terror. He's got a terror helmet on. Let me do this. Fiery terror helmet with infernal crimson. Oh, but you have, so you have fiery boots on. Interesting. What's the update? It is in the pinned comment. Crimson Isle changes. Urchins are cheap right now. I'm glad I sold all mine yesterday. I can even time skip with my final destination out. Dang. That update out. It is here. Yes. Okay, so he beam skipped. Or almost beam skipped. He got to hits phase. And so then he beam skipped and then he died. Lol. Skill for real. Alright, let's see. Here's some skill, chat, for real. Hold up, let me do this. Oh, cramp. See, I almost did the same thing. Almost. Almost. Alright, let's back it up. Cook him. There we go. Take him down. Got a beacon. No. Ew. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. We skipped the last phase. That's awesome. Patch notes out. I sent in Discord. Homie, you are so late. Look in the pinned comment. Which I do need to send him in Discord, though. Bro is so late. I will send them in Discord. There you go. Da-da-da-dum. But yeah, man. 237th in the world. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Wait, imagine if I Reaper swapped though. Let me try a T5 rev real quick. I just wanna see. 15 minutes till I can make 455. Nice. Oh wait, let me actually use. Can I use Reaper Scythe for this? I don't know, chat. What weapon do I use for this? Let me try. I'm gonna use Day Axe actually. I'm gonna use Day Axe and see how that goes. It's the strat. Oh wait, no, I do have a Axe the Shredded. That's true. I don't know if I have it on me though. Do I have one? Right here. Yes. Quite decent. Let me put a reforge on it at least. Boom. There we go. Call this man's again. Got ratted, bruh. I hate to hear that, man. I hear that too often. I really do. It's big sag. Let's get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang. That should be perfect. How do people get ratted? I mean, you download a bad mod, you don't realize it, or do a Discord verification. You know, it happens. Prices of pearls and teeth. Pearls are heavy pearls are 100k. Kudra teeth are 50 to 80k right now. Boom. Da 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 da. Yo, chill. Hello. Good night. Oh my goodness. Bro, what? Chat. That's so dumb. Hold up, I'm turning Auto Slayer on. Cause like what? Brother, that's so dumb. That was insane. And this axe doesn't, it's only got smite 6. It's not even got like gems on it. Heavy pearls go up in price? They should, yeah. I would think so. Is Crimson broken? I think Crimson is kind of insane. For the right, if you use it for the right things. It's just not good as a mage set anymore. That's so dumb. Oh my goodness. Was that one tap? Nah. Hold up, wait, y'all think I could one tap? Low key. I probably could. If I get the Reaper swap off. Maybe. Maybe. Not all mods are good mods. If you want to download a mod, download from the main source. Exactly. Or just do bad line client. Because then you don't have to download mods. Smile. Kill Jabba's with Yeti? Dang. Should I sell my teeth and pearls and just buy the tier I want from the auction house? I mean, that's an option. I don't know if it's the best option, though. Okay. Let's see if I can get this right. It's going to be hard. Okay. We got this guy here. Let me do this. Boom. EQ. Boom. That. Bang. Nah, not quite. I don't know. I mean, I'm 2 to 3 tapping. Which is still crazy. Have you ever seen a summoning ring with 10 Satan souls? I have not. Wait, how'd you get 10 souls in a ring? I don't even know how you did that part. Using full crimson right now? No, I'm using Warden Helmet. And this is, again, this is Fiery Crimson. Imagine what I could do with Infernal. This isn't even Infernal. Should I get Infernal? It wouldn't be SkyBlock XP, but it would be so cool. It would be so cool. Which actually, how much essence do I have? I have 20,000 essence. How much would it cost me to level up the chest plate? I need to run with some more Kudras. For real, for real. Okay, that one wasn't as impressive, but I'm not that stressed about it. They buff for nerf Crimson Swipe. Swipe is nerfed, but the regular damage is buffed from Crimson. So Swipe is a lot worse. So you can't use it for like broken one-tap strats. But the straight up regular damage is kind of insane. Get Infernal. It's so expensive though. To get like all 3 pieces, that would take like my whole purse. Like low-key. How much extra wisdom am I getting from this? I am getting 45 combat wisdom against zombies. Like, dang, bro. Let me swap to like my magic find stuff though, because that's my damage set. Let me swap to some magic find, which would be these. Which actually I did drop a better necklace earlier, so let me use that. Right here, or bracelet, better bracelet. Just kind of crazy. Kind of nice though. It's got dominance on it, so it's still decent for damage. Will dungeon floor boss souls be more effective in Enderman Slayer or M7 tank zombie souls? I mean, as long as it doesn't die, either one is fine. They do the same amount of hits, so it's just making sure they don't die. It's the only reason people get healthy souls is all souls do the same damage in hits phase. It's just whether or not they get annihilated by the boss. Like, that's just so crazy. So Slayer trading is going to be possible? No, because you can still only max do 75% of your Slayer at one time. Like, in one mob can only like get you 75% of the way to spawn your Slayer, so it is not going to be possible now. Can dungeon boss souls use their boss power on Enderman? I don't think so, no. I don't believe so. Get wrecked. I can auction T4 shards, yes sir. Big W's, man. You'll love to see that. I have some pretty fancy shards myself as of today. I don't know, do we run some more Kudra? It's probably the play. But like, this is so fun. I love Slayers, man. He dies so fast. It's so funny. Let me make sure we are on Warden Heart. Cool. You're using Ghoul Pet? Nah, I'm using G-Drag. And we're spawning this fast. What mod is that shows mini boss spawns? I'm on Badline client, so it's built into BLC. Top 150 for Sven? Dang, that's kind of wild, actually. What else do you have to finish in Skyblock? I've got to do my bar breath now, so that's a thing. What else? I mean, I've got a lot of dungeons to do, got a bit of Kudras to do, and a lot of farming to do. I'm top 750 in level. Nice. Let me see. I think I'm losing money on these, though. I think we're losing a little bit to moolah. They're a little pricey to spawn in. But why not auto-peg gold to spawn them faster? I could do that. But we're not going to do these for too long. I was supposed to be just doing 1 or 2 and testing them out, but I love Slayer so much. Alright, that's it. We're good. Actually, we got to do this last one, and then I got to turn off Auto Slayer. Real quick. You can also use Star Armor if you can kill them super easily. True. That is an option, but I get pretty similar Magic Find, actually, because I've got Magic Find on my Crimson gear. Exclamation ID in IGN Mateos. Slash commands in Minecraft, exclamation in YouTube. Are people selling T4 vet shards for 3 mil? I mean, they've saved them up for years, so they probably got a lot of them, right? Smack. Nice. That's so satisfying, man. That's so insane. And again, this is Fiery Kudra. Imagine what I could do, or Fiery Crimson. Imagine what I could do with some actual, like, Infernal Crimson. Like, that'd be pretty crazy. Try Blaze. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let me throw this back in here. Actually, I'm gonna keep my shredded in here. Sell this. Let's see if I remember how to do Blaze is the real question. Where is... There it is. Do that. And where's my other dagger? I saw it earlier. Do I have it in here? I think I must have put it up in here. Yeah. Alright. So we got those. Should spawn pretty fast. Let me get my grapple hook as well, actually. Boom, boom. And then Reaper Swap is ready as well. Alright. Let's see how we do against these guys. Oh, Mary, did you vote? I voted. I haven't voted yet, actually, because the booth is not open yet. So that would be why. Boom, boom, boom. Where is... There we go. Just in case. Just in case. Alright. But, yo, what's good, TNT? Sorry. It is basically... Slayers, or Crimson, got major buffs. Like, look at that. Do I even need to... I think I could do this. I don't even need to rope them in. That's insane. But yeah, Crimson, the swipe is nerfed, but the regular damage is kind of insane. Aurora also is strong. Terror's a little bit weaker, like just barely, but they made Kudra weaker, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh wait, I didn't even start a Slayer. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Let's actually start one. Bang. Let's see how we do. Bonk. But dude, this is so satisfying. Like, sheesh. Wrecked. Basic tier is pure garbage. Yeah, I mean, lower tiers are trash, but higher tiers are just insane. I mean, lower tiers aren't actual trash, but like they're... I don't know what point Crimson gets better than, what point it gets better than Necron now. I don't know. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Hello. Think I do. Bang. Do this. That's the wrong button. I don't have my heals on me. It's kind of awkward. Yeah. Let me do that. I think that's the strat. And then I'll have this here and that there. Okay. Gotta get warmed back up. Burning costs nothing. It shouldn't do a lot. Perhaps. What update? Check the pinned comment. It is Crimson update. Which actually, hold up before I do this. Did it auto-claim that I had done Blade Soul and Hot Tier or higher than Hot Tier Kudra? Do I have to come back here and claim it? Do I have to come back here and claim it? Okay. Which is a decent amount of rep. But you got 150 rep for doing that. Which I need 12,000 in total, but shouldn't take me too long to get to. But look, 464 is possible. 15 H's in our lobbies at 464. It is very possible. Got my term. Yo, nice. Do you know how to get Blaze Talisman? It always shows in my missing talisman list. Now you can buy it on the auction house, I believe. It's not soulbound anymore. But you get it from killing these millennia aged blazes. They drop like... I can't remember. These guys. They drop some drop that is used for it. Lost my term money on teeth. Bruh. Bruh. 7 mil for Blaze Tower. That's not too bad. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's see if I remember how to do this. Hello. I do not. Please. Bro. I'm just getting wrecked. Sheesh. I'm just getting completely wrecked. Do I need to get my Wand of Atonement out? Is that how down bad I am right now? I might have to do that. Just crazy. Absolutely mad. Where is it? Atonement. There it is. Alright. If they give a map for Crimson, then it would be fun. I mean, if you have a mod. I mean, VLC has one. Issue? No. I don't know what you're talking about. We're fine. Yeah, the teeth will go up in price for sure. It's going to be goated. Blaze Talisman going up or down? I mean, it should probably go down, I would think. I mean, it's just now unsoulbound, so its price is brand new. But I don't know. Oh, they nerfed Vitality? Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't realize they did that. That's kind of annoying. Vanquisher moment. I think just Thresh price are going to go up or down. They should go up for the most part. Because they're like really low right now because of all the people selling all their stuff. Let me get this guy over here, I think is where I want. Heal real quick. Bro, what? Dang, he's just following me. I see how it is. Hello. I need to stay alive here, please. Pretty please. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come here, boy. Boom, 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 boom. Bang. Get him. Dude, like, that's insane. What? Like, I've got some crazy true defense. Do I not have... I don't have the right equipment on. That's what it is. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Da-da-da-da. SMH. I'm trolling. That's the wrong button. Try this. Let's get shoot right, chat. No. You. Yeah, I did not have the right equipment on. That's awkward. So I was taking, you know, like 10% more damage than I needed to be. So that's what we're gonna blame it on. It is hard to tell. Like, this is the iron version, and this is the diamond. Like, that's so hard to tell with the texture pack as well. Fulcrum is just yelling at me in the game chat. I don't know what he wants from me. Plan for today, what is? We're probably gonna do some Kudras again in a little bit. I don't know. We may have to end stream a little early so I can get a video out on all this stuff because it's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna try this here. Do this. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Hello. Nope, I'm hitting with all the wrong weapons right now. Oh, also I don't have a bear on either, so I'm getting like murked by everything. LC, I'm getting shot by those guys, which is slightly awkward. Unsoul botting update drop, it did, yes. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Touch EQ. Boom, boom, boom. Smack. Boom, boom, boom. My Ragnarok ability got canceled because I'm getting hit, which is annoying. Please die. Hitting with the wrong. Yo! We did it! Okay, I mean, that was not the best. But again, I was not wearing, I did not have a smoldering thing on. So that would help. How much is Blaze Tally? Let's see. What do you mean, unsoul buying? The unsoul bound, like all the stuff from Crimson Isles. That's the gist. Alright. Well, very cool. Let's see, do I have anything cool in here? Not particularly, which is annoying. So I wanted to have something cool in there. Let's see. Excuse me. That was annoying. But yeah, again, I have fiery, so if I get infernal, then we'll be chilling. But it was a couple updates. But yeah, all the stuff is unsold out. Crimson Helmet better than Warden now. I think after a certain point, thing is I don't have an infernal or fiery Crimson Helmet. So, camera shook. That's awkward. I sneezed and the camera shook. I bought 10 mil worth of heavy pearls, doubled in money now. Let's go. Update is out. Yes. Now that patch notes are out though, I think I should probably go record a video on it. Low key, chat. Which I could do that live on stream. But I couldn't edit it on stream because that would be weird. That would be our predicament. So. I don't know. I think I need to go edit that though. Yo, Curry with the follow on Twitch, by the way, 18 minutes ago. I totally noticed that. Appreciate it, man. Take 600 teeth to max armor. That's not too crazy. I could go max an Aurora set. Imagine. Do a YouTube watch party while you edit or something. But I have to listen to the video on this, like, on this, and that would be playing in my ear. Like, the YouTube watch party would be playing in my ear. I could make it so it doesn't play in your guys' ear, but that would not work, unfortunately. 200 infernal runs, though. That's not too bad. But I'm doing good at cartoons. How about you, man? Look at Crimson Essence prices. Yeah, Crimson Essence is insane right now. I've got 50 million coins worth of Crimson Essence. And that would get me 2 stars on this fiery set. Which is crazy. Update did drop, Kenneth. Yes, the patch notes are in the pinned comment. I do want to get Infernal on my Terror, I feel like. I feel like that's the strat. For sure. But we've got all this other stuff in here that I could sell as well. Like, dude, Dom 4 is a crazy shard to get. I could apply that to something, probably. Put it on the Gashed Cloak and get us a little bit more dominance. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. I mean, there's some nice stuff in here for sure. What did I get that was so good earlier? This. The Aurora leggings with Magic Find 6. If I get a Magic Find 5, then I can make this 6 and then use this to make it 7, which would be so good. I think I'm gonna have like a chest of things that I keep for me to use. I'm gonna put it here. Got some random stuff there. I'm gonna put that there. Is there anything else good in here? Like, we have that. Dang. Godroll Crimson Helmet for 130 mil. That's kind of wild. Vet legs. I think that's the main thing. Like, we got this as well. So I'm gonna put all that in here for now. It was good, Slicks. Imagine having to use BLC because the regular launcher won't launch. Imagine not just using BLC by default. Heck W. Yeah, I don't think any of this is stuff I need right now. How about in here? Do I happen to have any crazy shards? I have a vet shard. I'm gonna hold on to that. Might have to apply that to something. Another vet shard. Wait, I can make vet 5. Hog. And another one. Good night. When did I get all this stuff? Sheesh. Okay. I got so many. I'm so ready for whenever foraging update drops, chat. I'm so ready. I'd find 4. Which I can actually... Could I apply that to something? Vitality 5. What could I apply the magic find to? There's gotta be something. Blazing Fortune 5 is crazy, by the way. Got so much double hook as well. Okay. So I have magic find 4 and a lot of vet, some vitality. So magic find 4 doesn't really help me there, but with my equipment that I'm not wearing right now, could get 4 to 5 on the bracelet, and I could also probably do some vet stuff. Attribute menu. There we go. Boom, boom. Magic find 5. Yay. Nice. Off topic, but do you have any good videos to check out on starting mid-game progress? Ooh. I mean, mid-game is a broad term, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda gotta pick out something specific, to be honest. Be like mid-game in mining or in farming, you know. In what item search bar, use lore what you want to find. In the item search bar, use lore what you want to find. True. It's gonna happen to attribute shards when foraging releases. That's a good question. You should be able to apply them directly to your character, I believe, is how that's gonna work. Actually, I don't think I really can use these vet pieces, because I've already got vet 6, and that's the only thing I have vet on. So I'm gonna put the vet pieces back in there. But I do have vitality 5, and surely I can use that. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on the belt. Vitality 6. Actually, could I apply that to anything in here? No, that's got dominance. How about the armor? Yeah, I probably want it on the belt as well. 3 extra vitality, you know. That could go a long way. You know how it'd be. Very solid though. Directly to character, so what's gonna happen to the armor prices? I mean, a lot of them will probably go down. Unless they do something else for Crimson, but I don't think they will. Because it's just gonna be like getting the different armor pieces, they'll be just base value. All the armor pieces, you'll keep the pieces and everything like that. It's just they won't have the attributes on them. You'll be able to take the attributes off of them and apply them to yourself. 2B is very mid-game. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've done dungeons, floor 1. I'm 2 halfway. Devon, Gemstone Gauntlet, and Squash on farming. I'm lost on where to go. I mean, for farming, I mean, you just keep farming and get Fermento. For mining, you go for full Devon and a titanium drill. And for dungeons, I mean, you just keep doing higher dungeons. It's pretty linear progression, I'm gonna be honest. There's like plenty of options, and they're all good options. What is update in the pinned comment? Crimson Isle changes. Pretty valid. Good stuff. I think I just need to get rid of all this, actually. I will keep these. And what else? That. This is all the stuff I use for Kudra. I'll probably run some more of that. But I think I'm gonna go get an update video out, chat. And I may come back and do a stream later. Possibly. But realistically, there's not like a ton of stuff I can do with the update. And most people coming into stream are just asking what the update's about. So I'll get a video out for you guys. I think that's the strat. But yeah, make sure to follow my Twitch, by the way, if you guys haven't already. Blessing kind of bugged. Who to what now? That's not good. But yeah, make sure to check out the Twitch. We'll probably be doing a stream over there at the very least later tonight. I want to try out the new Fortnite season, but might do some other streams over there. But thank you guys so much. I'm gonna make a video on it again. If you're just not coming in, I'm gonna go make a video on the update. It is the patch notes are in the pinned comment. It is Crimson Isle update, but I should have that video out within the next hour or two. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope y'all had a good time, and I will catch you in the next one. God bless.